Scholars, we have reached the end of Unit 10, Week 2, and so we are going to work on our research and inquiry for the week to focus on our essential question and our weekly concept. So again, our weekly concept is sorted out. Our essential question is, in what ways are things alike and how are they different? And so this week we talked about many things that are similar from the story All Kinds of Families. We looked at how things were different in that story. You looked at similarities and differences in your writing, where you compared yourself to a friend, you compared your cartoon characters. So again, this week we're going to look at how things are alike and different, and how we can put a place for everything. So today, for our research and inquiry, we're going to talk about how to have healthy living, there is a place for all our different types of foods, right? And all the different types of foods that we eat, when we eat from all 5 food groups, that will make us healthy and that will make us strong and that will help us grow big and tall. So, yesterday in my small group Zoom, we went over this chart that is in your Unit 10 Week 2 packet. So we talked about how there are different examples of what you can find in each of these 5 food groups. We have fruits like mango, or grains like rice. We have dairy, which is like cheese, a protein, which is like chicken, and then vegetables, which is like broccoli. Now, are there more types of vegetables, fruits, and grains, and dairy and protein? Of course. These are just some examples that we talked about as a group yesterday. So for your research and inquiry today, scholars, I am going to have you create your own food plate with 5 different types of foods to have a healthy plate of nutritious foods for you to eat. So I want you to think of a fruit or vegetable or grains, a dairy, and a protein. Could you think of more than one fruit? Of course. Could you think of more than one grains? Of course. So if you want to put multiple foods that belong in each of these categories, you're welcome to do that. So to help me today, I'm going to keep the same colors that I have in our previous plate chart to help me remember. So I'm just going to color and highlight that fruits are going to be red and vegetables are going to be green, as most vegetables are, leafy ones. Our grains are going to be orange. Okay, our dairy is going to be blue. And last, our protein is going to be purple. Okay, now, you can do a couple of different things when you are doing today's research and inquiry. You could go ahead and just use some of your art tools like markers, crayons, color pencils to draw the different types of fruits and grains and vegetables and proteins and dairy that you would put in your healthy plate. Or this is something that I think is kind of fun, and it's kind of called collaging. What you can do is, I have these food ads that are mailed to me in my mailbox. And so I just pulled some out and I thought, oh, well, this might be kind of fun to cut out and put on my plate. So I see one right here. I see something really healthy that could belong into the dairy. So I see some yogurt. So I'm going to cut my yogurt out and I'm going to glue it into my dairy. So you're going to kind of be like a little 5 food groups detective when you're using your ads to find your food groups. So here I have something for dairy. Okay, so let's see. I see some salmon here and that could go under protein. Nuts are sometimes considered protein, so I could cut these out and put it here. But let me see if I can find any vegetables. So I flipped it over, and ooh, here's the mango and cherries and apricots. Those are some watermelon. I think I'll do that because I absolutely love watermelon. Since it's almost summertime, this is the fruit that I will always have in my refrigerator because my kids love it and I love it too. So I'm going to cut out the watermelon, and I could put it here under fruits. Okay, so I just thought this was kind of a fun way for us to fill up our healthy plate today by looking at some newspaper ads that come in the mail. You might check your recycle bin for some of these ads because maybe your parents have put them away. But if you don't have these ads, do you have to do your research and inquiry today like Mrs. Chin? No. If you don't have it, don't feel like you have to do it this way. You can always draw your healthy food items because remember, you are always a great artist. So I just found another dairy one. So I thought this one might be cool to glue down, okay? So here's another dairy. Just showing that I want to do more than one example. So I've got my yogurt and my cheese, and I've got watermelon. So what I have next is to do my grains, my vegetable, and my protein, okay? So I'm not going to finish my research and inquiry right now because I think you'll get the idea of what you're supposed to work on today. If you do it like this, or you hand draw it, scholars, take a picture of it and then upload it to Seesaw so I can see all your amazing work. But that's it. So I want you to have fun today and get creative with how you can build your healthy plate of food. All right? So go ahead and start sorting it out. I will see you later. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.